Hello, 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 hello. Hi Leslie, Sarah, Shirley. Hi Jessica, Emma, Shelley, Melanie, Cara and Nikki. How is everybody? Hello, 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 hello. Hi Deborah, hi Cara, Alison, Donna. Hello, how is everybody? It's Tuesday. Have we had a good start to our week? Hello, 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 hello. You're gonna go. Go on. I have a very clingy dog. I don't know what's going on. He's extremely clingy. Aaron and the kids have just popped to a shop, so I don't know if that's why. But he just doesn't want to leave me be. He's a very clingy bubby. Yes, yes. Go on, please go down. Good boy. Go lay down. Go lay down. Good boy. Right. Okay, so, Shelley, bless you. Thank you for these stars. I think, I've just realised that's quite far back today. I think this might be the last night for turtles. Let me just double check. Yep, last night for turtles today, and then they will be departing, they'll be going. Turtles are not on the website anymore. This is just the last night that it sort of was all booked in for, if that makes sense. Leslie, thank you for the stars as well. Apart from that, the new events, we're going to be doing Christmas in August. So for the last few years, I've just sort of done a Christmas midway through the year, and obviously Christmas at the end of the year as well, but a Christmas sort of midway through the year, just to give it a bit of, just everyone loves a bit of Christmas. So yeah, it will be Christmas in August this year. So the next event will be something Christmassy. So it will be on in August, which gives us a couple of weeks of sort of, doesn't have a game on, but yeah, I hope that's okay. Pauline, Jackie and Shirley, thank you for these stars. I'm sorry, I think Aaron's just got back and heard a car door. Go lay down. He'll come and get you. Go lay down. Bed. They probably won't stop. Sorry about that. Kovu, bed. I put them in the garden though, that'd be worse, and it's because it's like 8 o'clock. I don't normally like to let them be too barky outside this time. Okay, so order list was posted. We are fully booked for today. I have a couple, literally between 1 and 3 spaces left for Friday, and then wide open for Sunday as well. So fully booked for today, and then possibly available on Friday, just depending on when the order comes through. Okay. I think that's all of the updates. I'm so sorry, Melissa. I'm so sorry. Like, literally, he's here. Go away. Go away. What? Right, let me just put them in. Let me just go put them, because otherwise they're not going to leave me alone, and I don't want to. Once I start touching oysters and stuff, I don't want to have to touch them. No, I wouldn't touch them. So let me just go and put them in the house. I'll leave the microphone on. So I think the distance would be possibly it might cut out. Right, go on, go to the garden. Right, go on, in. Good boys. Okay, just coming back in. Sorry about that. But yeah, they wouldn't leave. If Aaron and the kids were in the house, they'd be silent in here. But because they know they're coming home at some point, they're going to be barky until they are. Okay. The one who jumped on me was Rafiki, and the darker one is Kovu. Right, so I forgot what I was saying now. Order is posted on the page, so if you've ordered, hopefully you can see whereabouts you are. We're just going to dive straight in because I've completely lost my train of thought now. So up first today is Diane Haspel. Diane, are you here? Diane, hello. You've got 7 openings altogether. Can you have 2 egg pops and the rest oysters? Of course you can. Donate the shells, and can I keep the egg pops separate? Of course. So 7, 2, so 5 oysters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2 of these. Now I have topped, I know it's really hard for you guys to see this, but I have topped this up. It's very, very full, so I can't sort of dive in too much. I just don't want them to spill everywhere. So 1 and 2. And we do still have some pearls in Perline. So let's... Oh, I nearly put you back on the welcomes. Guess what's happening? Ta-da! This camera. Oh, it drives me crazy. La 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 la. Okay, so I think that's all okay. So, starting with Perline, then your egg pops, then your oysters, Diane. Are there certain colours that you're hoping for? Nope. So we've got a darker chocolate, so it's almost like a gunmetal chocolate. Oh, no, sorry, that's not the correct screen. There we go. So it's like a gunmetal chocolate to start with. Coming back for your first egg pop. And you've got 4 pearls in this one. So your first one is a lighter Cinderella blue. You've got a, it looks like a pastel gold actually, so pastel gold, a Cadbury purple, and a darker gunmetal grey. Coming back for egg pop number 2. And we've got 3 pearls in this one. So in here you've got a yolk yellow, a blood orange, and another Cadbury purple, slightly smaller, slightly brighter than the first one there. Okay, so then coming back for your oysters. Oyster number 1. Light pop there. There's your mother of pearl. You are twinning. Twinning with oyster number 1. And these are darker Cinderella blue twins. They almost look like they've got like a periwinkle hint to them, but I'm going to say they're definitely more Cinderella based. Your next oyster. Lights pop there. And you are twinning for a second time and another set of blue twins. Okay, and these are lighter Cinderella blue twins. So you've got darker Cinderella blues and then a slightly lighter Cinderella blues as well. Your next oyster. Lights pop there. And there's no more in that one, and you've got a lighter autumn peach. So again, I'm going to be leaving this gap, so I've put the twins to the side, and then any single pearls I'll pop sort of in the middle, then that way we've got the gap between the egg pops and the oyster pearls for you. Okay, so then your next oyster, Diane. Lights pop there. And there's no more in that one. We have got a dove grey. And then Diane, moving on to your last oyster. Lights pop. And you are twinning. So your third set of twins there. Okay, and twinning with oh, actually they're more waterberry. So they are, I'd say they're more raspberry, but they do have a slight waterberry overtone to them, Diane. So perfect. If I go through everything for you here, if you're happy, I'll need to know which ones you'd like to have on your jewellery. Excuse me. And if you're not happy, Diane, I can swap them for colours of your choice as well. Okay, so twin-wise, you've got those darker Cinderella blues, the lighter Cinderella blues, which are almost like a silvery Cinderella, because if I put this Cinderella next to them, you can see they're sort of silvery Cinderella there. And then waterberry twins. From the oysters, you've got a dove grey and an autumn peach, as well as the single pearls. And then the egg pop side, you've got a gunmetal grey, two Cadbury purples, a Cinderella blue, a dark gunmetal chocolate, a pastel gold, a yolk yellow, and a blood orange. What do you think, and what would you like to do? Not at the moment, Christine, no. oil slick crystal pearls. I know I do have some left. I've just got to locate because I haven't actually put them in the boxes yet. Hang on, let me. They must be in here, no? I'm just looking to see if I can locate them. There's the red. Ah, yep, I found them. Yes, I do have oil slick crystal pearls left. They are the smaller size, if that's okay. And if so, how many are you looking for? Pasta gold and the gunmetal for the oil slicks. Yep, so 2. And then I'm just trying to get 2 out because they're in a packet, they're not. There we go, for 2. So these don't look as oil slicky on the camera, but I promise you they are. Oh, it might, oh no, it does show it today. Sometimes it doesn't actually show it. They're gorgeous. Oh, there's the other one. They're gorgeous oil slicks. So they're sort of perfect. So 2 of those. Okay. And then which item would you like those on? Those on the flame earrings, of course you can. Oh, I didn't get my pen out. There we go. So we're going to have the crystal pearl oil slicks on there. Yeah. Perfect. And then you've got one more item of jewellery to choose for. The dark Cinderella on the studs. Perfect. So then the remaining pearls are going to be your loose pearls, Diane. Are there any other swaps or changes that you'd like to make? I don't know. I think somebody claimed them actually. I think, was it twins? Yeah, I think somebody requested them to go to the side. I've got creamy lavenders, definitely, because I've got them in a pot down here. And to be honest, they are like a creamy pinky lavender. They're sort of an in-between tone. So I'm guessing you're looking for two matching. That's right, I'm just looking for two matching for you. Oh, okay, have a look at these two for me. And then if you're happy with these ones, I'll need to know which two you'd like to swap out for them. So it is like a cream with like a pinky lavender overtone to them. Swap out the yellow and the blood orange for those. You can. Creamy lavenders on studs to be invoiced for, of course you can. So studs with the creamy lavenders, perfect. And then can you have one sky blue, swap out the autumn peach. Yep, sky blue is here. Sky blue, take away the peach. And then what do you think with the remaining pearls here, Diane? Oh, the camera's already started playing game. Let me move it now because I don't want to play this game today. Of the camera being funny. The rest of them as your loose pearls, that's perfect. Seemed confused that my sound kept going in and out. Oh no, you never need to be sorry for anything, my lovely. It's absolutely fine. But I hope you're happy with everything here. If I bring you back up to me as well. The invoice for the studs will get sent across for you to the email address that's on the order form. And thank you ever so much, Diane, for the donation with your shells as well. And then I do hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives, my lovely. Perfect. Okay, and then up next today is Donna Gertz. Donna, are you here? Diane, you're very welcome. Donna, hello. For the turtles, you would like to have the purple and the red. So we can go straight down as you're the only person with turtles today. So you had literally the pick of them all. So purple and red. Okay, and then the baby turtles, one red, one purple. Okay, so your red guy is number 9 and the purple is number 10. Okay, so we've got 9 and 10. So 9 and 10. Let's go down and good luck, Donna. So number 9 is... Oh, now I showed this bracelet on the last live. I had to add it back in again. It is the T-bar closure bracelet with the heart disc charm at the end. However, it's completely different to the other ones that have been on the website because it's got this quite a thick... I don't know if the small lobster fittings would fit over this. They'd fit on the circle links, but they wouldn't fit on these thicker oval links. Okay, so I think the normal lobster fittings would fit on these ones, but the small lobster fittings I think would only fit on the circle links. So you can have a pearl or charm on every link. It's just these rectangles or ovals are quite a lot thicker, and it is a slightly heavier bracelet as well because of that. It's like weighty. What do you think to this one? If you'd like to swap this one. Okay, so if I bring you back up and then with your lucky dip, oh, okay, and you've got a pair of earrings. Now these earrings come with 2 openings and you do need to have the pearls on the jewellery. Okay, so they are stud back earrings. So stud back earrings, they've got this silver ball pin at the top, and then you come down to have this black cylinder here, and then your pearl hangs at the bottom of the black cylinder. So I hope you're happy with those. Okay, and then with your number 10, you have got an anklet. So this anklet is the rose quartz anklet. So again, it comes with 1 opening and you can choose to have the pearl on or off the jewellery. And rose quartz ball beads dotted around, and then on every link you could have a pearl or charm on there if you wanted to. And this one again, you could wear it as a bracelet, just depends on the size because this one is slightly larger than the average sized bracelet. What do you think to this one? And then we like to keep the anklet. Okay. Ooh. Okay, let me bring you back up then. So that means, if I just write this down, we've got the earrings and the anklet. So the earrings definitely need 2 pearls on. The anklet, you can choose to have the pearl on or off. So that's 6, 7, 10. 10, yes, that's right. 10 openings altogether. Which 10 would you like to have, Donna? Oysters, egg pops, or a mix of each? If it's a mix of each, I'll need to know how many of each you would like to have. Annette, bless you. Thank you so much for the stars there. Five pops, 5 oysters, donate the shells. Okay, are there certain colours you're hoping for? 1 and 2. And would you like me to, are you happy, hang on, 2, 3, 4, 5. Are you happy for me to mix all the pearls together, or would you prefer me to keep them separate in the sand? So, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Now the camera has just spun around, because that's what it likes to do. So let me try it there, although it does seem a little bit low to me there. So what we're going to do is we'll do pearline first, then your egg pops, and then your oysters. So good luck. You've got a raspberry as your gifted pearl. So for now, I'll mix them together unless you tell me other. Oh yeah, you just said mix. Perfect, Donna. And Lisa, thank you for the stars. Okay, so Donna, egg pop number 1, and we've got 3 pearls in this one. It's a pickle. We've got a pickle green, a midnight blue, and a creamy, I'm going to say pastel yellow. It's a slightly oval shape as well. So if I pop it like so, it's oval shaped like that. So creamy yellow there. Coming back for your next egg pop. 4 pearls in this one. You've got an amber, a bridal white, which actually, if I just put that there a second, can you, no, it's a bit bright, isn't it, to see the yellow of this one. So that one does definitely have some pastel yellow in it. A seafoam green, and then another midnight blue. Your next egg pop. 4 pearls in this one. You've got a autumn peach, a silver bells, a purple frost, slightly darker purple frost, and a light pixie dust. So very light, but he does have that pixie dust colouring. I'll pop the pixie dust. Can we see that at the top? Yeah, I can see that at the top. Your next egg pop. 2 pearls in this one. And you've got an icy blue and a candy floss pink. So hopefully, if we can see the difference there between the raspberry and the candy floss pink. And then your last of the egg pops, 4 pearls in this one. So you've got another sea foam green. This one is a slight oval shape as well, so just oval in that direction there. You've got a Cadbury purple, so quite darker Cadbury purple. Another bridal, slightly creamy white there. And then you've got a silver Cinderella. So silver Cinderella blue. Okay, so then moving on to your oysters. So I'm just getting the bit ready to pop the donated shells in. So coming across. Light pop there. There's your mother of pearl. And there's no more in that one. So your first one is a creamy pink. So it's a base cream colour, but he's definitely got this slight pinky overtone. Again, it might look white on the camera just because it is so light, but it definitely does have that pink hint to him there. Your next oyster. Double pop there. Ooh. And there's no more in that one. You've got a mystic purple. Your next oyster, Donna. And then there's no more in that one. We've got a raspberry. Again, it's sort of mid raspberry shade there. Your next oyster. Light pop there. And again, no more in that one. And I think it's Dove Grey, but it's Dove Grey, but he looked like he had a flash of like a pink to him. I think he's definitely base Dove Grey there. And then your last oyster here, Donna. Ooh, double pop. Okay, then there's no more in that one. And now he's a darker blue. I just need to confirm the colour of blue. Actually going to say he's more TARDIS blue. He's not quite the denim blue colour, he is more TARDIS-y blue. What do you think to all of these, Donna? So as a reminder, for the earrings you definitely need to have 2 pearls on there. For that anklet you can choose to have a pearl on or off. If I go through the colours for you, you've got Pixie Dust, Purple Frost, Cadbury Purple, Mystic Purple, 2 Midnight Blues, Icy Blue, Silver Cinderella and a TARDIS Blue, Pickle Green and 2 Seafoam Greens, Raspberry Pink, Candy Floss Pink, Creamy Pink and a Raspberry Pink, a Creamy Yellow, then an Amber and a darker Autumn Peach, Bridal White, Silver Bells, Creamy White and a Dove Grey. What do you think and what would you like to do? Diane, bless you, thank you for the stars there. No pearl on the anklet. Okay, so no pearl on there. On the Wonder Charm, we're going to go for the Icy Blue. Perfect. On the Spark Charm, you'll do the first orange. So the Amber on the Spark Charm. And the second pink, so Candy Floss Pink on the Shimmer Charm. Okay. Thank you, Bab. Yes. Thank you. And then we've got 2 more items to choose for. So you'd like to have 2 blacks for the earrings. I don't have many blacks, so let me see what the closest pair I can make. So these would be the closest 2 if that's okay. And I'd need to know what 2 you'd like to swap out for that one. And then you've got a sunshine yellow. And you should have a golden yolk yellow somewhere. Ah, there we go. And then a golden yolk yellow. Okay, the first yellow on the bear, blacks are great for ins, trade the midnight blues and the top pearl. So pixie dust and the 2 blues. Okay, so on the bear we're going to have the sunshine yellow. And then on the earrings we're going to have these. Brilliant. So that's all of the jewellery chosen for then, Donna. So with the remaining pearls that you can see in the sand now, these are your loose pearls. So I just need to confirm, are you happy with all of these? Or of course, if there's any other swaps or changes you'd like to make, just let me know. I don't know, because that is a sort of silver bells that I don't have many of, so I'm definitely having a look for you, but I'm not sure if I can match it or not. No, that's a different shade and size. I don't think I've got one to match that at the moment. I can pop you on a waiting list if you prefer to wait. or if you prefer not to wait, I can see if I can match sort of 2 silver bells that I do have. I've got these two, but they're almost like a chocolatey silver there, just because, like I said, I don't, my silver bells, I don't have many of now. It is more chocolatey silvers that I have at the moment. What do you think here? Okay, so let me put your one back. Ooh. Don't want those, and you'd like to have 2 sky blues and 2 burgundy reds, and then be invoiced for 2 sets of studs. Okay, so 2 sky blues and 2 reds. And then if you're happy with those 4, which 4 would you like to swap out? Trade the 2 blues and the bottom 2 whites. Okay. So then the remaining pearls, are there any other changes? So I am just going to pick these ones up. Are these ones here close enough for earrings? I would say yes. There's not much difference at all. I'd say that possibly this one is a touch darker, but it's only by like the tiniest shade difference. I am up to date with emails, I believe. I'm definitely within my time limit with emails. You'd like to be invoiced for simple drop earrings with the raspberry, and then you'd like to put the 3 greens into Perline. Bless your heart, Donna, that's extremely kind of you, and I'm sure whoever receives those will be very happy. I love hearing Perline sort of move around with all the pearls in, so you're very, very generous, my lovely. You'd like to be invoiced for jump rings on the top row. Okay, so for jump ring on the purple frost, the Cadbury purple, and the Mystic purple. Yeah. Thank you, Bab. and then a small oyster, so small lobster fitting on the rest. Is that right? Sorry, I just want to confirm that. Yep, that's right. Perfect. Okay, so if I just gather these up as well for you then, Donna. Oh, don't bury you, please. 1, 2, 3, 4. And if I bring you back up to me. Okay, so your invoice for your additional extras, that's going to get sent across for you to the email address that's on the order form. And thank you for the donation with your shells. Thank you for the gifted pearls in here as well. Very, very generous. And Donna, I hope that you'll be happy with everything once it arrives, my lovely. And that's up there for you. Okay, then up next today is Gaynor Stocker. Gaynor, are you here? Lots of good lucks. It's you. Hello, 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 hello. Okay, so you have got 7 openings altogether. Would you like to have oysters or egg pops or a mix of each? If it's a mix of each, I'll need to know how many of each you would like to have. Four oysters, 3 egg pops. You can 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 3 egg pops. 1, 2, 3. Donate the shells. Bless you. Are you happy for me to mix all the pearls together in the sand, or would you prefer to keep them separate? And also, are there certain colours that you're hoping for? Okay, good luck, my lovely. So with your gifted pearl, you have got a lighter Cinderella blue. Oh, it's going to look very light there. But yeah, see, he is darker Cinderella. Egg pop number 1. And we've got 4 pearls in this one. So you've got a purple frost, a seafoam green, which is a slightly funky shape there, so he's ever so slightly oval. You've got a squished pebble coral, so it's quite bright. Let me just move that down. So a squished pebble coral, so I think you can see the squished pebble shape there, in a brighter coral, and then a dark gunmetal chocolate, so quite a nice dark, deep chocolate coloured pearl there. Egg pop number 2, and you've got 3 pearls in this one. It's a pickle. You've got a pickle green, a slightly brighter purple frost, and then another lighter Cinderella blue. And then the last of your egg pops. And we've got 3 pearls in this one. So another Cinderella blue, slightly darker than the first 2. You've got a autumn peach and then a Simba peach. Okay, so they are your egg pops there. So I haven't seen if you'd like to mix the pearls together or not, so if you could just let me know. If not, I will do that. So I'll keep them separate for now just because I haven't seen yet. So oyster number 1. Light pop there. There's your mother of pearl. And you are twinning with Dove Grey twins. So Dove Grey twins, if I put those here. Your next oyster. Light pop there. No, I'm so sorry. So that was a light pop. I didn't realise I hadn't turned the camera over. Sorry, I just looked up. So there's your mother of pearl, and I can see a peeper here, so it's just a part of the shell. And you are twinning for a second time. And then there's no more in this one. So you've got raspberry twins here. So it does look like this one here is slightly darker than this twin. So just slightly sort of brighter if you like, but there's not a massive difference. Right, definitely bring the camera back this time. Like I said, I do apologise. So your next oyster. Light pop there. And there's no more in that one. So you've got a brighter pink. Pop that there. And then your last oyster. Ooh, slight triple pop there. And we are twinning for your third time. And twinning with darker chocolate silver pearls. So they're base chocolate and then they've got this silvery overtone. Okay, so if you're happy with all of these, my lovely, I'm going to need to know which colours you would like wear. As you know, if you're not happy, I can swap them for colours of your choice. And then again, I'll just need to know which ones you would like wear. So twins wise, you've got the dove grey twins, the raspberry twins, and then the silver chocolate twins. You've got the single pink here from the oysters, and then from the egg pops, you've got seafoam green, pickle green, 2 purple frosts, 3 Cinderellas, a coral, an autumn peach, and a simba peach, and a gunmetal-y chocolate. So what do you think? What would you like to do? The dark chocolate on the earrings, yeah, so the silver chocolates on the earrings. Okay. You'd like to have the dove greys on simple studs and to be invoiced for them. Yeah. The darker of the Cinderella blues on the jellyfish. Yeah. So that's this one on the end. Swap the autumn peach for a matching sea foam. Now your sea foam is slightly funky, so I'll see if I can get something close to that as well, but obviously I can't guarantee. Oh, I think that one's just lighter actually. It's the same sort of shape, but just lighter. So I'm sort of trying to look for the same shade as well. I think that one's slightly smaller. And yep, there you go. The funky one on the hoop, so the coral, so this is the Squished Pebble coral you'd like on a hoop fitting. Swap the other peach for another sea foam. Okay. And then either of the Cinderellas on the other charm, or do you have a preference to which Cinderella? Okay, so you don't want the coral on the hoop. You'd like your funky sea foam, which was this one, on a hoop. The other two sea foams on pin caps. Okay. Yep, second, can I have the second's name, please? Because otherwise, if I spell it wrong, then I won't be able to gift it to the correct person, if that's okay. So, Raf from Stocker. So it's Raf G, isn't it? I just can't remember. Tracy, thank you for the stars. Oh, Raf's just commented, so that will be okay. So Raf. Perfect. Oh, I just wouldn't want to get it wrong, that's all, because when I type it in to obviously add on to a pre-existing order, if I don't have my spellings correct, it just doesn't bring it forward, and then it, so that's why I just double check. Raf, you'd like to have a pin cap on it? Of course. You'd like to gift the gunmetal to Karen Customs. Okay, so Karen Customs. So it's this one, which is the gunmetal-y chocolate. It's got like a hint of chocolate to him as well. Andrea Doobie. You'd like the bright pink. Okay. So Andrea wants to swap it for one of the pearls that are there. Is that okay? No, you'd like the coral to go to Pauline instead. Okay, so Andrea, I can swap in a coral for you if you'd like to. I don't know if I've got any brighter ones like that, but I can have a look if you prefer that shade. This one to Pauline. But yes to any of the others. So the, oh hang on, I think raspberries into studs. I see. Karen, you'd like to be invoiced for, I literally just saw your name pop up. Ah, a lobster. And Andrea, you prefer to swap the pink to a coral. Let me get one for you. Okay, coral, my lovely, so still gorgeously bright, if that's okay. I've already forgotten which one's on the stats. Ah, raspberries. Let me write this down. So, raspberry. Yeah, I can do. I'm just waiting to see. Yep, Andrea, you're happy with that coral. So what you've got left is 2 purple frosts and 2 Cinderella blues. Wait. Oh no, I didn't take the other Cinderella blue for the other charm. Oh, sorry, I didn't write it down, so I didn't take it. So you've got 2 purple frosts and 1 Cinderella blue. Jump ring, Pauline. The purple frosts on pin caps. Yeah. And then that leaves you with the Cinderella blue. Okay, so Megan, cool. Who am I sending the invoice for the small lobster to? Strucker, but hang on. Send to Laura. Send e-cow. So on a small. Let's send it. Oh, it's who you, my lovely. Okay. Cinderella. Gift to Megan. Tentacle. Okay. So just writing everything down before I pick it up. Yep, Pauline did get the coral that was originally said to be gifted. So she did get her one. So I hope you're happy with everything there. Thank you for the donation with your shells. That's very, very kind of you. The invoices will get sent across for you to the email address that's on the order form. And yeah, I hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives, my lovely. And that's up there for you. Oh, I didn't mark that you was here. Oh, what did I do? You're very welcome. Okay, so then up next today is Laura Senecal. Laura, are you here? Laura, hello. So Laura, before we start your opening, I've actually got a message to read you. So I'm going to read the message as it's written, and it says, please can you say thank you for being such an amazing sister, especially after us all having such a hard time as a family. Love you, Pearly Queens. So I'll read that one more time. Please can you say thank you for being such an amazing sister, especially after us all having such a hard time as a family. Love you, Pearly Queens. And Gaynor has gotten you the Wonder Charm as a gift. So that's been added on to your openings here, the Wonder Charm. So it comes with one opening, and you can choose to have the pearl on or off the jewellery. Which means altogether you have got 9 openings. So which 9 would you like to have? Oysters or egg pops, or a mix of each? If it's a mix of each, I'll need to know how many of each you would like to have. You sent a card today. May not have seen it yet. Let me have a little look. I haven't got an email from yourself from today. Let me just search the email address. No, the last email I've got is from 2 weeks ago. Add it next time. Okie dokie. So 9 openings altogether. Which 9 would you like to have? oysters, egg pops, or a mix of each. Four pops, 5 oysters, donate the shells and mix the pearls in the sand. Perfect. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Might have to top those up in a minute. And then 4 of these. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Are there certain colours that you're hoping for? And we do, of course, start with perline, and then we'll move on to your egg pops, and then your oysters. Sorry, I've got hiccups. Oh. Laura, good luck. You have got a larger, lighter Cinderella blue to start with. And then egg pop number 1. 2 pearls in this one. You've got another Cinderella blue and a lighter burgundy red. Egg pop number 2. And we've got 3 pearls in this one. It does look like he's got a midnight blue to him, but he's very, very dark. But I can see that hint of midnight blue there. You've got a Simba peach, and you've got a chocolate silver. Your next egg pop. 3 pearls in this one, with a grass green, a lavender, and a coral. And then the last egg pop. 4 pearls in this one. So we've got, it looks like a snow white. Can you see it? We can see it under there. So snow white, a sea foam green, a pastel lemon yellow, and a darker gunmetal-y grey, almost like a Silver Bells gunmetal grey there. Okay, so they are your egg pop pearls. We said donate the shells, didn't we? So coming across for your oysters. So oyster number 1. Ooh, double pop there. And there's no more in that one. And in here you've got a a pinky rose gold. There we go. So it's a rose gold base, but he's got this slight pinky overtone. So I'm going to pop that actually with the silver chocolate there, because it has those sort of neutrally tones. So pinky rose gold. Your next one. Slight double pop. And we've got a mystic purple. Your next oyster. Again, slight double pop there. And, ooh, I think that this is an orchid, but it's a lighter orchid. I mean, I say but as like it's not a bad thing, but a lighter orchid. But I can definitely see the base pinky pinkle with those purpley overtones. So again, I'm going to pop it in the purple line because it does have that purpley overtone, but it does have more of a pinky base there. Your next oyster. Lights pop. And we've got a pixie dust. So again with the pixie dust, I'm going to pop it in that chocolate line, as I just think that all these sort of tones go beautifully together there. And then you've got one more oyster to go. So your last one. Slight double pop there. And you've got a bridal white. Okay, so I'm just going to pop this white in as well, and then let me go through all of the colours again for you, Laura. If you're happy, I'll need to know which ones you would like where, and if you're not happy, I can swap them for colours of your choice, my lovely. Okay, so let me just pop this here, then I can go through the colours. At the very top, you've got that pastel-y lemon yellow, then lavender mystic purple orchid, grass green seafoam green, 2 Cinderella blues and a midnight blue, lighter burgundy red, and Simba peach and a coral, silver chocolate, creamy pink rose gold, and a pixie dust, snow white, gunmetal grey, and a bridal white. What do you think, and what would you like to do? Orchid on in can. So I'm not sure what you mean. Orchid on the butterfly charm. Okay. Orchid on there. And no, I completely understand your spell check. It just doesn't work with this, does it? Okay, perfect. Midnight blue and gunmetal on pin caps. Is that one midnight blue? Or both of them? Oh no, it is only one. Sorry, the last one opening had two. So midnight blue, gunmetal on pin caps. Yeah. Light raspberries. Now I don't have any in my pot, so it will be more if I've got any in the swaps pot, so I don't know, but I'll definitely have a look. Was any swapped out earlier? No. Aaron's just about to climb on my roof, so if you hear some banging, it's because he's on the roof. Right, let me see if I've got... matching. Okay, so 1 and 2, and then this one is a close one. Swap the top one and the coral and the Simba peach. So if you're happy with those there, and you'd like to have one on, do you know which pendant you'd like to have it on? And then the 2 on the heart earrings. Yes, basically I've got like a tree that's coming over, and it's like scraping, it's like, it's not my tree, but it's scraping my roof, and with the winds and stuff, it is driving me absolutely bonkers. So Aaron's gonna go and like put the branch back over so it doesn't scrape my roof. So yeah, it's just gone up on the roof because we can't reach it without getting up on the roof. Either of the pendants, okay. I do have magenta, yes. How many are you looking for? 3 magentas on the drop, earrings and a hoop fitting. Okay, and which 3 am I swapping out? Ooh, I'm just finding some the same size. 1, 2, 3. Perfect. Swapping out the bottom 2 and the chocolate silver. So the Snow White, the Bridal White and the chocolate silver for those 3. So we've got magenta, and then you'd like to be invoiced for a hoop fitting on the other magenta. I do have periwinkle, yeah. Okay, 4 periwinkles. So I just need 2 which are matchy. So 1 and 2, and then the other 2. Okay, so we're going to have periwinkle on the other pendant. We're going to have periwinkle on the drops. Periwinkle. Swapping out the, where did it go? 2, the lighter burgundy red and the sea foam, and then the last periwinkle you'd like to be invoiced on a small lobster fitting. Okay. Okay, let me just double check to make sure I've got all of the jewellery before we move to those. So, yeah. Okay, yeah, I've got all of the jewellery chosen for, so that's perfect. So I like to make sure I've got everything confirmed there. Right, where are we? Shelley Stanton, Raf Green, Karen Custance, Andrea Doobie, and Tracy Scott. Okay, would you like them to pick the colours, or are you picking the colours for them? So I'm just writing all of the post-its. Raf is the green, and then for everyone to pick away. Okay. Oh no, but the guess is Raf is the green. Oh, I see. Okay, so I'll wait for everyone to pick. Okay, so Shelley Stanton, Raf Newman, Karen Custance, Andrea Doobie, and Tracy Scott. Which colours would you like? So you may, I haven't seen Tracy today, so you may have to choose for Tracy if you would like to. The green for you, Shelley. Yeah. And you'd like to save it for Friday. Let me just make a note. Save for Friday. Perfect. Tracy likes blues, so the one at the end to be a blue for Tracy. Perfect. So Raf, Karen and Andrea, are you here? Tracy is the Cinderella. Okay. Oh, Andrea, I can't see, let me see the thread. Swap the Cinderella for the peach that was from earlier. Yes, Andrea, that went into the swaps. So Simba Peach from earlier, if that's okay. So I'm just going to put this one to the side in case somebody else picks that, then I can swap another one out. So Simba Peach for you. Raf, you'd like to have a grass green. Yeah, let me grab one. And I haven't seen Karen. So grass green, I'll leave that one there for now. For you, Raf. And then, has anybody seen Karen Custance? I'm just going to refresh my comments. Oh, sorry. I don't think I'm getting all my comments through. So Karen, you'd like to have the purple with a lobster fitting. Of course you can. So that's the one that's left. Let me just take these two out. So the purple, and you'd like to be invoiced for a lobster fitting on there. Okay, so if I bring you back up here, perfect. So Laura, I hope you're happy with everything there. Let me pop those in there for you. Thank you for the donation with your shells as well, and the invoice for the extras will get sent across for you tomorrow to the email address on the order form. And yeah, I hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives, and then it can come back when we swap. Is that okay? Thank you. Right, Aaron's just here quickly. I'm going to take a really quick comfort break, and then when I get back, Deb's Heart, you'll be up next. I told them that you was on the roof getting the stick for me. I don't think that I actually, because I had to warn them, but we didn't actually hear you, so it's fine. But I warned them just in case we heard you.
I was curious to see if you would hear anything, because I heard creaking and stuff while I was up
there. No,
there.
I didn't hear a thing. I heard banging then, but I didn't hear you when you was up there. Yeah.
Hello. How is everybody in this fun and fantabulous day? So, those of you who've seen me before, you know the drill by now. What are we doing? What are we saying? What are we crafting? What is everybody up to this evening? Hello, Emma. Hello, Michelle. Hello. Hope everyone's having a lovely evening tonight. Hey there, Benty. Hello, Lauren. Well, Lauren, you just hello to me, but I'll say hello anyway. Hey there, Teresa. Hello, Christina. Hello, Annette. Booking a holiday. Very nice. We all need a bit of a break away sometimes. A bit of time to rest, recharge, unless you've got the kids with you, in which case it's not recharge time. You'll probably be more tired after the holiday than you were during your normal lives. But you'll have a good time anyway, hopefully. Made it down from the roof. Yep. It always makes... Well, that's the first time I've actually climbed onto this roof, but hey-ho. Hey there, Laurie. Hello, Karen. You're at work. Can anyone tell you where we're at on the list? Do you think you're 7th? I have no idea, but I'm sure Brecca will be able to give you an update when she is back. Yeah, roof was all good, Julie. Thank you very much. Climbing up there, getting some sticks off. There's some kind of bushes that grow up in that area, and from time to time you just get the odd branch stick thing that goes up there. Weirdly, me being on the roof made less sound than the sticks moving around on the roof. Go figure. Good morning, Peggy. Finished a 34-degree pool. Look. Hey there, Jackie. Looking after your husband who has the man flu. I hope he gets better soon. The man flu is a terrible burden to bear. She's a bad.
Flick. Did you just say man flu?
Why are you flicking me?
Man flu?
Yeah, someone was saying about the man flu. She was looking after her husband who has man flu, and then you came in and flicked me.
I thought you were being sarcastic.
I was not being sarcastic at all. Kids are all grown to adult holiday this time at silver wedding anniversary. Very nice. I hope you can have a lovely time. You're watching from Cyprus, Angela. Very cool. Never been to Cyprus. What's it like? You would. Oakley dokley. Cutting up watermelon, Angela. Lovely. Just learned there are no opossums in the UK. Huh? Do you mean possums as in the animal?
Yeah, when I said Aaron's on the roof, somebody said, what was it getting, a possum?
Well, they're saying opossum. So is opossum a thing? Am I saying it completely wrong?
Alexa, how do you spell possum?
Well, now it's about possum.
In case it was a silent O.
Silent O. So just for giggles, does anyone know of a single word in the English dictionary where there is a silent O at the beginning? It doesn't exist. Oh. She's back. Oh, toodle pips, everybody. Hope you have a lovely evening.
I need to put most of it.
Of course.
I'll get the gel out. darling.
All right.
What's the time? We've got another half an hour before I need to change the microphone, so that's fine. I'll put it there. So, Deb's Heart, are you here? Ooh. Oh, possum and opossum is the same animal.
What's that? Oh, possum.
Oh!
Got it.
Raff pin cap. Thank you, Bab. Yes, please. So, Debs, hello. 6 pops, keep them separate, the rest oysters. Maths. 19. No. No. Yeah, thank you. 19, take away 6. 13.
7, 2,
No, Bab,
4,
no.
3.
19 take away 6 is 13. Don't laugh at me. He's just given me a load of different numbers. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. And 6 of these. 1, 2, 3. Are there certain colours you're hoping for? 4, 5, 6. And I just need to double check if you said about the shells. I think it was donate, but I just didn't retain that. Yes, donate, keep them separate. Okay, so we'll do Palin first, then your egg pops, then your oysters. Okay. Okay, so your gifted pearl is a pastel yellow. I'm going to try and put the egg pops over here. So pastel yellow. Pop number 1. You've got 3 pearls in this one. So you've got a larger raspberry, a rose gold, and a yolk yellow. Oh, yeah, it is more yolk. It looks kind of peach, but he is yolk yellow there. Just going to move it down a bit. There we go. Your next egg pop. 4 pearls in this one. So you've got a slightly darker purple frost, a lavender, a yellow, so a lighter yolk yellow, and a slightly brighter pink there. You've got 2 pearls in this one, a slightly darker lavender, just compared to that first one there, and then a pastel yellow. Lots of yellows so far. Then your next one. 4 pearls in here. We've got a bridal white, a blush pink, a lemon yellow, and a burgundy red. I'm going to pop it at the bottom. It's like a chocolatey burgundy red. Three pearls in this one, and you've got a lighter Cinderella blue, a purple frost, and a autumn peach. And then the last of your egg pops. We've got 3 pearls in this one. So another purple frost, a silver chocolate, oh, and a slightly funky shaped swished pebble coral. So slightly oval, slightly swished pebble shape. Okay, so they are the egg pop pearls. Coming back across for your oysters. So oyster number 1. Sorry, this shell is kind of falling apart on me. There we go. So there's your mother of pearl. You are twinning. Twinning with brighter pink twins. I'm going to put the twins sort of over here. Your next oyster. Double pop there. And you have triples. So 3 pearls in that oyster there. Okay, so we've got a lighter icy blue, a darker rose gold, and it's a lighter waterberry. So a mix between watermelon and raspberry, but here's a lighter waterberry there. Your next oyster. Light pop. And there's no more in that one. So in here, it is a indigo, so that indigo bluey purple. That looks like orchid. It's not. It definitely has the waterberry and raspberry tone to it. Your next one. Slight double pop. You are twinning with Cinderella Blue Twins. Now they are extremely close in colour. I would say this one is slightly darker than his twin. Now there's definitely not a lot in it, but yeah, that one's a touch darker. Your next one. Triple pop there again. And we've got a Mystic Purple. Mystic Purple. Okay, moving on to your next oyster. Light pop there. Oh, we've got one there, but I'm just going to squidge the rest of this. No, there's no more in that one. So you've got a golden peach. So golden peach. And then your next one. Double pop there. And you are twinning. Just moving that piece of shell out of the way. Twinning. Oh, these ones might be denim blue twins. Yep, denim blue twins. Again, they're slightly different. So this one's a touch darker than his twin. Again, it's not a massive difference at all, but it's just that slight difference. It's quite nice to see the indigo there. So you can see the indigo's got more purple in it compared to the denim blues. I am just going to have to move these twins over slightly so we've got enough room for your single pearls there. And coming back for your next oyster. Light pop. And we have triples. There's no more in that one. Okay, so we've got a creamy, I would say that's more, I'm going to put it in the white line, but I would say it's more cream, that one. You've got a larger waterberry, so, is it waterberry? Yeah, it's waterberry, so this one's waterberry as well, but this one's sort of brighter and bolder, and then you've got a lighter icy blue. Slightly brighter than the last icy blue. Your next oyster. Slight double pop. Okay, no more in that one, and you have triples again here. I think that's the third set of triples, definitely the second set of triples. Okay, and in here we have got a blush pink, slightly brighter than the blush pink over there, a bridal white, and a Cinderella blue. Next oyster, Debs. There's no more in that one. Okay, and in here you've got a periwinkle. So periwinkle, I would class it as more purpley, but it is that kind of bluey purple tone there. That's why I pop it in the purple line. So I'm just changing the kitchen towel over. And then 3 oysters to go, I believe. So your next one. Double pop. And you have triples again here. This time we've got 2 icy blues and a lemon yellow. Now the icy blues, they're just ever so slightly. I'm just thinking, should I put the icy blues in with the twins or not? So you've got the lemony yellow, and then you've got this icy blue, and then this one, which is a slight funky shape, just slightly funky shape, but they are very, very similar. So yeah, I'll leave them with the twins, but it was a triple with the yellow. Is that okay? If not, I'll move them into the blue line there. Your next oyster. Double pop. And there's no more in this one. And we've got a raspberry. And then your last oyster. And then we've got a brighter pink. Debs, what do you think with all of these? If you're happy, I'll need to know which ones you would like where. If you're not happy, I can swap them for colours of your choice. And then I'll go through them all in just a second. I'm just popping up some kitchen towel down. Okay, so egg pop pearls. You've got an autumn peach and a coral, Cinderella blue, purple frost, 2 lavenders, 2 purple frosts, pastel yellow, yolk yellow, 2 lemon yellows, raspberry bright pink, blush pink, a rose gold and a silver chocolate, a bridal white and a burgundy red. You've got 2 bright pink twins, Cinderella twins, denim blue twins, and the 2 icy blues, waterberry, golden peach and a lighter waterberry, Cinderella blue, 2 icy blues, periwinkle, mystic purple, indigo, lemon yellow, bright pink raspberry, blush pink, a darker rose gold and 2 whites. Oh, okay, let me get the crystal pals. Which colours are we swapping out for those? Where did it go? 4. Pearlescent blue. 2 pastel blue, 3 lavender 1, 3 lavender 2, 1, 2, 3, and 3 light burgundy. Thank you, Aaron. So that's 3, 6, 9, 11, 15, I think, but I'll double check. Put these back again. Oh, they're quite heavy for tubs of pulse. Right, let me come back. I'm just going to scroll down and catch up on the comments there. Okay, so pearlescent blue, pastel blue, lavender 1, lavender 2, light burgundy. So 4, 6, 9, 12, 15. So which 15 would you like? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Leave purple row, swap the rest. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Brilliant. Oh, okay, so on the cascades and the 3 is not a crowd, you'd like lavender 1, lavender 2, and then the burgundy. So cascades like so, and then the 3 is not a crowd like so. Is that right? So one of each colour in that order, top to bottom. So the lavender one is the darker one, and then the lighter one, and then the middle. Yes, okay, so I'm just going to write that down, but I'll just pop you back over there. So at the top we're going to have lavender 1, lavender 2, light burgundy. Okay. And then that's the same for the pendant. Okay. Okie dokie. The other cascades is dark like dark. With what colours, Debs? Oh, I see. I was getting myself confused. So you'd like it like this. Iridescent blue, pastel blue, iridescent blue. Okay. Okie dokie. So that's all of the crystal pearls used. Pop that back up there. We've got one more item of jewellery to pick for the colours for. Waterberry. I've got this little bag of waterberries. I'll have a look to see if I've got a matching pair. Because I did go through and sort of fish out all the waterberries I had. These two are the closest. I'll put them here. I've got. I would say that this one's slightly darker, but yeah, they're the closest pair that I've got. And if you're happy with those, I'll need to know which two we're swapping out. Swap out the bottom two, so the two whites. So you'd like to have those on the drops. And then the large waterberry on a hoop fitting. Okay, let me go back to here, and then you'd like to be invoiced for hoop on the waterberry. Perfect. And then that's all of the jewellery chosen for. So the remaining pearls are going to be your loose pearls. So I just need to know if there's any other swaps or changes here, Debs. The darker coral. I've got a funky shaped darker coral. So it is a oval shaped. Actually, no, pop it on the side. Hang on. So oval shaped like that way. If you're happy with that one, I'll need to know which one you'd like to swap out. Two creamy lavender, do they need to be matching? Oh, hang on, let me just flatten that down slightly. Okay, so these two, they're the same size. I think they're just a slight different. This one I'd say is just slightly bit more purple, if that makes sense. Slightly a bit more lavendery. If you're happy with those two, which two would you like to swap out? Two pinks. I left the raspberry. I'm just going to leave them there in case they're the wrong pinks. I left the raspberry, but yeah, if you prefer me to swap them around, let me know. You'd like to gift the Mystic Purple to Andrea Bennett. Okay. Gift the Creamy Lavenders. Is that both of them? To Cara Birkinshaw. Let me know if it's both of them. Yes, okay. Three sets of blue twins to Paul and Nick. Just put one side as she's next. Okay. Andrea would like to be invoiced for a pin. I am still going to just take them out of the sand, just so then there's no confusion with what's left. Jump ring, Cara. Okay. Sorry, the microphone just went then, so I've just changed it over. So yes, I'm just seem to be having a slight I hope the live's okay, but there we go. I was going to say, because my internet, not the internet, but my web browser wasn't connecting then for some reason. So let me have a look. You'd like to have the okay, so you'd like it to go to Faith, Jessica, Mitch, on Goldie Corn Charm with a hoot. Okay, yep, that's been done. So I was just writing all of that down. The indigo is going to Jessica. Nooch. Okay. The purple line on pin caps. So that's frost and the two lavenders. Okay. Does that include the periwinkle over there on the pin cap? Not the periwinkle. Okay. I do have sea foams. You'd like to have 4 sea foams. 2, 3, 4. You'd like to gift those to Raph, and you'd like to take any 4 here. Okay, so Raph, Gahar, Lulu, perfect. Christina. Nicholson to choose 2. Jump rings on those, Raph. You'd like Gaynor Stocker to choose 2, and Terry Hawk to choose 2 as well. Okay, then that's all of the pals in the sand, I believe. So Christina, Gaynor and Terry, which 2 would you like? Oh, Stephanie, bless you. Yep, I'll move you to Friday. That's not a problem. I hope you can get it sorted quickly. And there's definitely still space available for Friday, so I'll send you a booking email as well. Midnight Blue. And Blush Pink on hoop fittings. My comments weren't really fast then for Gaynor. So I'm just going to put 2 to the side, but then if anybody would like those 2, I can just take out a different 2. Terry, you'd like to have 2 pickle greens on hoop fittings. No, not hoop fittings, on pin caps. So again, another 2. And then Christina is left. Christina, you would like to have a midnight blue and a dark purple and be invoiced for jump rings. Okay, perfect. Let me bring you back up. Oh, why aren't my comments at the bottom? Okay, so Debs, thank you for the donation with your shells. I'm just gathering up all of the gifted pals. Your invoice for your extras will get sent across for you to the email address that's on the order form. And I do hope that you'll be happy with everything once it arrives as well, my lovely. And that's up there for you. So I'm just sorting out that. Okay, perfect. Which means up next then today is Pauline McNiff. Pauline, are you here? Oh, you said to keep Pauline's for the next. So my brain. Okay, I've got Pauline's back. Debs, you are very welcome. Nope, turtles are fully sold out now. And these are, the last night was today, so these are all coming down. Pauline, you're here. Can you get oysters? You can, and you'd like to donate the shells. Of course, sorry, I've got a fly, not a fly, like a moth. That's the one. So 5, 18, so 1, 2, 3, 4, sorry, 5. My gosh, 6, 7, it's the time of night. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Are there certain colours that you're hoping for? So we'll still start with the gifted pearl, of course, from Pauline, and then we'll go and straight into your openings. So let's pop that there. Okay, so good luck, your gifted pearl. Oh, let's move that pen out of the way. You have got a seafoam green. It's a slight funky shaped seafoam green there. Oyster number 1. Okay, so first one, and you have triples. So it's 3 pals. You've got a lighter icy blue. Now that doesn't look very, let me pop it down. Yeah, you can see the blue there. There is a very lighter icy blue. You've got a candy floss pink, and you've got a rose gold. Your next oyster. Sorry, there was a baby spider on my arm. I literally don't know where I just flung that to. Oh my gosh, now I'm going to feel itchy. It was literally a baby spider. Oh. Sorry. Okay, so there's no more in that one. Oh my gosh. Yeah, no, I'm fine. It was just there was a baby spider and I flinged it, and then like I just swooshed it off, and then I don't know where it went. But there was just a baby spider on my arm. Sorry, if I may. No, I flicked it like I swooshed it, and now I feel really itchy and I don't know where it went. Oh, right, I'm sorry, Pauline. So this pal here is a lighter, it's like rose gold again, but it's definitely lighter compared to this one. Oh, I feel all. Right, get all my shivers out. Thank you, Bab. Your next oyster. Sorry about that. Okay. Light pop. There's your mother of pearl. Oh, 1, 2, 3. And there's no more in that one. So triples, and you've got a yellow. I just feel like I feel like I'm on Spider Watch. It's a yellow, a seafoam green, and a waterberry. Can we have? Oh yeah, I think there's enough room for the waterberry down there. So waterberry. Your next oyster. Slight double pop there. You have triples for a third time. Now I'm going to pop these in the sun, then I am going to mute you for just a second, so I just need to blow my nose. However, it will only be just a second, okay, but I'll show you through your colours first. So we've got an autumn peach. Ooh. You've got another seafoam green, and then we've got a candy floss pink. So I'm just going to mute you for a second, okay? There we go. I'm just going to grab some more kitchen towel. And then coming back for your next oyster. Lights pop there. Now there's a little bit of flesh on that side, but you can definitely see there's no pearls there. Ooh, that is a bright pearl. There's no more in that one. Oh, I can't see it, Terry. I don't know where it is. I literally think I flung it. I flung it somewhere. So this one is not quite magenta. It's more like a bright, almost. So it's not quite magenta. It's not quite hot pink. I'd say it's a brighter pink there. Your next oyster. Slight double pop. And we are twinning. I can't. Aaron's allergic to cat hair. Oh, they're lovely. They're like a silver bell twin. gorgeous silver bell twins. I am just going to move them to the top because we've still got quite a few oysters to go, and if you get any other twins, then I'd like to put them in a line for you. Your next oyster. Ooh, deep double pop there. And you are twipping for a second time. And these are raspberry twins, sort of the middle shade of raspberry. Light pop there. I think I can feel, yeah, there we go. I think I feel another one in there. And there's no more now. So you've got a Cinderella twipping pearls. So if I pop those there. Next oyster. Light pop. Oh, now I can see I just went under there. There we go. You can see a runaway already. And there's your mother of pearl, and then I'll still have. Oh, I can see as well. You are twipping. Your fourth set of twins, and now these are Cinderella twins again. They're going to be slightly darker than the ones that have just come out. Yeah, you can see that there, just slightly darker, not a massive amount, but there is that difference. Just changing the kitchen towel over again. Okay, so coming back for your next oyster. Light pop there. And there's no more in that one. Those bits there are just pieces of the shell. And we've got a brighter pink. Oh, let me just come there a bit more. Light pop. And you are twipping. Now they look like they're pastel green twins. So the pastel greens, they're not quite sea foam, and they're not quite apple. It's kind of a colour in between. Slightly smaller twins again, but gorgeous lighter pastel-y colour. So yeah, they're not quite sea foam, they're not quite apple, they're more of a pastel green. Your next one. There's no more in that one. And in here you've got a lavender. Next oyster. Light pop. And we've got a pixie dust. Now, it's quite cool because you've got your 2 rose golds there. So then having the pixie dust, I will pop it in the same line. It's just slightly different if you can see that there. So this one's got the more goldy silver, whereas the rose golds are more rosy gold, creamy rosy gold colours. Your next oyster. Slight lighter pop there. And we've got a silver lilac, which is quite good as well because we can see the difference between the lavender and the silver lilac. So this one's the silver lilac, so it's just got that silvery tone to it, whereas the lavenders don't have that silvery tone. Light pop there. Hang on, let me finish squidging in case there's any more. Nope, no more in that one. You are twipping. Chocolatey. Chocolate silvers twins there. So it's like a chocolate bronze base and they've got like a silvery overtone. Your next oyster. And you have triples. Okay, in here you've got a lighter seafoam green. You've got a dove grey. And you've got a rose gold. Very, very similar to this first rose gold actually. And then I think it's 2 oysters to go. Yes, 2 oysters to go. So your next one. Light pop. There's no more in that one. Silver Cinderella. And then coming back for your last oyster. and we are twipping with your last one. Would you like me to put the pearls from Debs into the sand? And your last twins are... they are pixie dust twins. They look really quite more silvery on the camera there, but they do definitely have the gold base. It's just more of a silvery overtone to them, if that makes sense. Yes, to put the twins in from Debs. Okay, so we've got, if I fit them in here, is that going to be okay? So these ones and these ones, then all the blues are kind of close together so you can sort of see the colours near each other. Okay, so if I go through all of these colours then, I'll need to know which ones you'd like where, and then if there's any swaps that you'd like to do, I can do that for you as well. So you've got the 3 sets of blues from Debs, which is the Icy, the Denim and the Cinderella. And then your pearls, you've got the Silver Bells, Pink, Icy Blues, looks more Cinderella blues, the pastel green, the chocolatey silver bronze and the pixie dusts. You've got dove grey, lavender, silver lilac, seafoam greens, icy blue, silver Cinderella, pinks 1, 2, 3, 4 and the 2 brighter pinks on the end. You've got the 3 rose golds, and then a pixie dust, yellow and waterberry and autumn peach. Yes, however, I only have 2 TARDIS left. They're not they're not far off each other, but they're not exact matches. So you can see this one is just slightly darker. That's the last 2 TARDISes I have left there. Size-wise, they do look very similar, but they are slightly different in colours, if that's okay with you. And Midnight Blues I've definitely got available, so I'm just going to find 2 the same size for you. So taking out 4 pinks. You happy with those? Okay, perfect. So Cinderella from Debs, then the TARDIS, then the Midnight Blues on Cascades in that order. Okay, so Cinderella, TARDIS, and then midnight. Okay. Perfect. Can we swap in 2 sky blue, 2 blush pink and 2 lavender for the other cascades in that order? Yeah. So sky blue. Again, sky blues are going to look slightly, possibly slightly more white on the camera, but they are not. They do have that blue kind of overtone to them. Blush pinks. Not helpful, is it? Hang on. There we go. Blush pink and lavender. Lavender, that one. So I'm not looking at the comments moving down at the moment. I've paused it on Pauline's comment just so I can get these in the right order, and then I'll catch up if anything else has been said. Lavender. Those two and slightly darker. Yeah. Oh, just dropped. Okay, what do you think to those ones there? And if so, what colours am I swapping out? So let me just write this order down as well. So we're going to have sky blue, then blush pink, and then lavender. Swap out the pink twins, those two, pink twins, the 2 single blues, these 2, and the bottom 2, so these 2. So I'm just going to put those there just to make sure I've swapped out the correct ones. I'm just going to leave them there a second. However, if any of the, hang on so you can see them, if any of those are incorrect, do let me know. And let me know if you're happy with those ones for the cascades. Both denim blue on the anklet, yes, I would invoice you for the extra pearl on the anklet if that's okay. Yep, happy with those for your other cascades. Okay, let me just take these ones out so I don't forget. And then I'll pick up those pearls as well. Oh, sorry, I just knocked them out of place. I'll put them back into place. Okay. pink caps on the Pixie Dust Twins, the rose golds. Just going to move the yellow up and the other pixie dust up. The lilac and the lavender. So hang on, Pixie Dust Twins, Rose Golds, 1, 2, 3, Lilac Lavender, Icy Blue Twins from Debs. Is it this Pixie Dust as well, or just the Pixie Dust Twins? So this row here I've got on pin caps. So I'm going to start writing this down. So pin cap on 2 Pixie Dust, 3 Rose Gold, the lavender, the silver lilac, and the 2 blues. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah. Not the single pixie dust. No, that's perfect. So then you'd like to have invoice for jump rings on the silver bells. Is that both of them or one of them? Silver bells and the chocolate silver twins. So 4 jump rings. So I think these 4 on jump rings, but I'm just going to wait for you to confirm in case it's one of each. So those ones are on the pin caps. The green twins you'd like to gift to Raph. From Pauline McNiff. Okay. Jump rings on those, Raph. Yep. So these 4, is it on the jump rings, Pauline, or is it just one of each? So 2 jump rings overall. Both sets of twins. Perfect. And then you'd like Gaynor, Stockard Cheng, Terry Hawk, and Cassie Goats Nass. to pick 2 pearls each. Okay. Terry, you'd like to have 2 apple greens on pin caps. Okay. Oh, 1 and 2. Again, I'll put these to the side. However, if anybody would prefer those, I'll swap out a different 2. So Terry, 2 apples on pins. Yeah. Yep, so I've got 2 periwinkle. I'll just move out these 2. So 2 periwinkle on pin caps for you. Okay. And then I haven't seen Cassie. Oh no, I've literally just as I said that, I looked up and I saw Cassie. So that's fine. Cassie, can you have the blue twins with posts? So on stud earrings. The top or the bottom set, Cassie? The bottom 2. Okie dokie. That leaves you with 5 pearls, Pauline. What do you think with these 5 remaining pearls? The rest to Deb's hat. Okay, Deb's, are you happy with all of those? Others on pin caps. Which one would you like to swap for the chocolate? And what fitting on the charm? The single top one. Small lobster. Okay, so I'm just booking that in as well. Okay, so I've got the small lobster fitting eagle charm with the chocolate debs, and then the remaining 4 on pin caps for you. I have popped them in different bags just because they've got different fittings, but it's still got the note saying who it's from on. Okay, so Pauline, thank you for, that's everything. Thank you for the donation with your shells, and I hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives. Your invoice for the additional extras you've got here will get sent across for you as well to the email address on the order form. So I hope you're happy with that as well. And then that's safe up there for you. Okay, perfect. And you're welcome. So up next is Stephanie has requested to move to Friday. So that's already done. So up next is Laura Owen. Laura, are you here? Sorry, everything's sort of popping up at the same time. Laura Owen, are you here? Don't think I've seen. I'm just going to scroll back up because I just had to close all that down. Yeah, haven't seen her yet. Oh, it's gone cold. Sorry. Oh, I don't appreciate a cold tea. Laura Owen, if you're here, please type I'm invisible. Laura, hello, hello, hello. Laura, you've got one opening altogether. Would you like to have an oyster or an egg pop? I haven't seen said spider. I don't know where I've swished it to. Somewhere in this vicinity, I imagine. I imagine it's moved on by now. But yeah, I haven't seen it. You've sent a loyalty card. Oh, yeah, I think yours come through not too long ago. Let me have a look. It won't let me open, it won't let me see the photo. Can you send it again as like a normal photo file? it says it's a HEIC. I'd need it in a JPEG or what's the other one called? Or just as an image in the email, or hang on, let me find a photo so I can see what they're called. JPEG. No, that's what I've just said. Basically, I can't open the file that you've sent. PNG. Leslie, thank you so much. PNG is definitely, can you see that one? Basically, I can't, HEIC I can't open. So yeah, is there another way that you can send it? Or like I said, if you include it just in the text of the email, that would be fine as well. Sent it from your phone. Oh, hang on, let me see if I can open it from, I don't know if this phone's got battery. No, it hasn't. Let me have a look on my personal phone and see if I can open it there. Because that might make a difference, then you won't have to send it again, so just bear with me. Oh, I've already moved it into the folder, so what folder do I need to go to? I can open it on the phone. It's okay. You don't need to send it again. I can see it. That's perfect. Thank you for saying that, because yeah, opened, so let me book it in. I wonder why you can't open, or I can't open that on a computer then. I'll ask Aaron tomorrow, because he's my techie. I'm not so techie. But yeah, no, you're welcome. I'm glad you said that, so I could have a look for you. Right, so you'd like to have one of each. Would you like to keep, or would you like to donate your shell? Oh, two there. Keep or donate your shells. And are there certain colours you're hoping for? So we're going to do Perline first. So let's go down. Good luck. Oh, you've got a Peacock GB. So it's a peacock greeny blue. Coming back for your egg pop. No, honestly, Laura, it's me. I just don't have I need to double check on how to open those types of files. But to be honest, if I can view it on my phone, then that is absolutely fine as well. As long as I've seen the image, it doesn't matter on what device I see the image. Does that make sense? Right, in your egg pop, you have got 3 pearls here. So you've got an autumn peach, a cranberry red, and a gorgeous silver chocolate. Oh, those 4 go beautifully together. I love that combination there. Coming back for your oyster. Slight double pop. And then there's no more in that one. And you've got a lemon yellow. So I'll need to know which one you'd like on your jewellery, my lovely. And then if you're not happy with these, I can swap them for colours of your choice. So you've got the lemon yellow, Peacock Greeny Blue, Autumn Peach Cranberry Red, and the Chocolate Silver. What do you think, and what would you like to do? Peacock on the charm, brilliant. And then the remaining pearls would be your loose pearls. So are you happy with all of those, or are there any other swaps or changes that you'd like to make? The rest you're happy with as your loose pearls. Perfect. Okay, well, Laura, let me bring you back up. And I'm glad you're happy with all of those. Thank you as well for the donation with your shells. And then I hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives. Okay, perfect. So that does bring us to the end of the live for today. You're very welcome. So we're going to be live again on Friday. I think at the moment there is a couple of spaces left for Friday, but it would be obviously at the end of the order list. I'll update the page as soon as that gets fully booked, or as soon as I see that it gets fully booked. I hope you all have a brilliant rest of your week, and as always, thank you so much for joining tonight, and I will see you soon. Take care. Bye.